Flexibility is your body's ability to move easily in all directions. Flexibility helps you prevent sports injuries and also helps you to be better at sports skills. You should try to practice flexibility at least 2 to 3 times a week, especially before and after sports. It just helps to make sure your muscles are loose, so you're less likely to pull a muscle, and then also afterwards you're less likely to cramp up because you're letting all of your muscles relax again and loosen them up. So we're going to go ahead today and I'm going to show you a calf stretch, child's pose, and then bringing our knees to our chest. And these are just a few different stretches that you can do anywhere that are pretty easy to do in all settings. So the first is the calf stretch. So it's similar to a wall push-up for how you start. You want to make sure that you're slightly angled from the wall, and then you're going to pull your foot forward and make sure your toes are pressing against the wall, and you're going to start bringing your weight towards the wall in front of you, and you should really feel the stretch in your calf muscle. If you don't quite feel it, that might mean that your foot's not high enough or your toes aren't high enough on the wall, so you might just want to readjust your foot. So you would hold that for 30 seconds, and then you would switch over to your other foot and do the same thing. Push in towards the wall with your body weight for 30 seconds. Next, we would come over and do a child's pose. So you're going to go ahead and go down to your knees. Put your bottom towards the heels of your feet. Take your arms straight out in front of you and really stretch. Try to reach as far as you can with your arms because that's going to give you more of a stretch. And hold this pose for 30 seconds as well. You should really feel it in your lower back. And while I'm on the floor, I'm going to go ahead and show you the knee to chest stretch. So you'd lay flat on your back and go ahead and bring your knee into your chest. And hold this for 30 seconds as well. You should really feel the stretch in your leg muscles and in your hips. So hold that for 30 seconds, then grab your other leg and bring it in for 30 seconds as well. And then go ahead, come back up, grab some water maybe, take about another minute break, and repeat the cycle again.
Okay, Special Olympians, first up is the hamstring stretch. The hamstring is a large muscle that runs from your knee up into your hip. We usually measure it with you laying on your back, but I'm going to show you a very simple way to stretch it at home. If you have a really sturdy chair, you can sit and you're going to put your foot out straight and just lean forward. Okay, it's really important to keep your back straight, because if you slump like this, you're just stretching your back, you're not stretching your hamstring. So if you sit up, lean slightly forward, just a comfortable stretch, you're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. After that 30 seconds, you can rest, and then you're going to repeat it again. We usually recommend you do the stretch for at least 3 repetitions. Moving on to the upper extremity. For all you throwing athletes, we want to make sure that your shoulders are nice and loose. The way we measure this in the village is reaching one arm over behind your head and one arm up your back. And we're hoping that you can touch your fingers. If not, you're a little bit tight. We always check the other arms as well, and usually there'll be one arm that's tighter than the other. And in this case, the activity is the stretch. You can use a baseball bat, a golf club, a towel, and you put that behind your back, and you can pull up to stretch the arm that's on the bottom, and pull down to stretch the arm that's on the top. If you don't have a pole, you can use your hands. Stretch and stretch. You can bring your arm behind you and stretch like so. Again, 30 seconds, about 3 repetitions.
The next thing we're going to talk about today is balance. Balance is the ability to keep your body upright and in control of your movements. So when you're playing sports, your balance helps you stay in control of your body and helps you avoid falling, which then helps you prevent injuries. So you should practice your balance skills at least 2 to 3 times a week, and similar to flexibility, balance can be done almost anywhere. I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help improve your balance. And the first one is the standing leg stance. So if you need to grab a chair because you're still unsure if you can quite do these movements yet, that's totally fine. But the first thing you're gonna do is go ahead and bring one leg up to a 90-degree angle and have it pointed out back towards the wall, and bring your arms out to your side and hold this for 30 seconds. Once you've held that for 30 seconds, we're gonna switch and do the other leg for 30 seconds. And you might notice that you have better balance on one side of your body than you do on the other. The next thing we're gonna do is leg swing. So if you have a chair, go ahead and keep that handy. And we are just going to practice swinging our leg and keeping balance. I'll go ahead and move to a wall so you all can see what it would look like from a wall as well. And you're just bringing your leg through, and you're doing this 10 times. And then to do the other leg, you switch, and do your other leg 10 times as well. And then the last one we have today is just a simple walking the line in a straight line. So heel to toe. You should take about 20 steps of doing this with your arms out to the side. So once you've done 20 sets, you've completed the circuit. Go ahead and take a break, grab some water if you need it, and then do that again 3 times. So exercise can be really fun. And if you get bored with an exercise, some things you can do would be to try something new. And when it's safe, maybe call some friends and practice with your friends, maybe get a group together. And then also tracking your improvements is very helpful as well, and your progress to see the changes that you're making to your body.